All right, so hopefully this is going to be a quick one. Nine of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Ten of Wands, and reversed Eight of Swords. Uh, what I was getting when I put these down, I kind of like looked into them a little bit. Whoever is kind of like maybe wondering about progress, like why is it so slow or what's going on, it's like what I'm getting is a very blunt message back, and it's so long as you're willing to like kind of pack up all these swords and carry them along with you, the ones that are burdensome. So swords are usually thoughts, um, the intellect, those sort of things, that kind of the things that kind of tumble around your brain, right? uh, I'm getting the picture of a rock tumbler. So like something you'd put rocks in and it would tumble it, right? And that's like all the rocks are like thoughts. And these are thoughts that like go along in your brain all day long, all day long, all day long. And they go over and over and over, and I don't know whoever like has had a rock tumbler. I have. It was a Christmas present one year, right? And shit takes forever. I forever, it seemed. I mean, maybe because I was a kid. I don't know. But it seemed like it took a really long time to topple some rocks. But that's what I'm getting here. It's like, that's what it feels like. It's like just taking, and it's because you're like, you're keep doing it, and there's still the same amount, and it's just, ugh. I keep getting that picture of the rocks tumbling around, tumbling around, tumbling around, but like very little progress is being made. Um, I mean, one good thing is there's at least, it's got a good foundation, whatever this is. So it might be slow as molasses, but it's still there. It's still something of substance enough to have a steady foundation. The Pentacles, they have good foundations. They take so long because they're built slow from the ground up, sturdy foundations, right? But they tend to take a long time, and they're going to. That's the universe is screaming it. Is so long as you're willing to be carrying around these rock tumblers of thoughts consistently with you, which are burdensome, right? It's a heavy load. These things they're not helping you, and instead of just kind of letting go of them in a way that, maybe some of you, it's maybe, what it feels like. It feels like, and I remember this. Like I used to hear all the time, just let it go, right? Just let it go. Just let it go. So like along like my journey and stuff, like hearing that, I would get very, very mad, and but it's almost like when you hear things like until you understand or until you have like a level of comprehension or understanding, it doesn't click enough. So it's like they're just words, and it's irritating. That's what it feels like. It's like you want to let go. And you will. I do get the feeling, but it's like while you're learning to do this, you can't be too worried about how fast you're going. It's kind of like the trade-off, it's like, okay, you're gonna learn how to let go of all this stuff, but you can't really worry about how long it's gonna take you. Right? It'll take you however long it needs to. Like you might want to like try to train yourself to like when you think about, like, start with one thing. When you start to think about one thing, kind of almost understand that you're thinking about it. Like once you catch yourself thinking about it, think about something else. So you're going to like recircuit, so after a while of doing this, you might start, and I'm not saying to please don't. So he's like, it's bypassing. I'm not, no, I'm teaching you how to rework your thoughts, because where you have your thoughts headed now is not productive. It's almost like a short circuit. Like it needs to go, it's going on a path, right? This way. And it needs to go like it needs to go this way. So you need to train yourself to kind of have it go a different. This is what I'm getting. It's like they almost prepare me like, somebody's gonna be pissed off about that. I get it. Okay. If you're a reader, you would probably get that. Yeah, I kind of feel like these are things that like maybe you are understanding that you do, toxic cycles, things that, the harder lessons that you really can't. And once you get to this level, like there's really no like rose colored glasses you could put on. Like you just kind of have to admit that there's these shitty ass aspects of yourself and you got to take care of it. Like there's no love and light sugarcoating it. There's no, like, some of this shit sucks. Some of it is like, ugh, but the only way out is through. So I'm again, I want to say, I'm not telling you to like bypass any of these thoughts, or like I'm telling you, you need to kind of rewire your brain in a way that's taking you somewhere other than where you're taking yourself. Because it's burdensome on you. It feels like my head is in a vice grip right now. I don't know if you're someone who just gets a lot of tension headaches, or you get like a lot of stress, or oh my god. Ooh. Like you need a massage. Seriously, you need to get a massage. Oof. Put like, I don't know, like a warm thing around your neck, heating something, like the base of your skull too, like the back. Ooh. Yikes. What am I at? 7 minutes. Yeah. So that's the message I'm going to stick with. So somebody who's kind of have these burdensome thoughts, feeling stuck, or at least feeling like you're not moving very quickly, what can we do, right? What can you do here? What can you do to fix this, to at least progress it, moving on, other than the let it go that I got earlier? I think something big for you too maybe might be understanding ways in all this that you might be self-sabotaging yourself. Are there cycles of maybe you get to a certain point and then like these thoughts kind of come in, or these things come up, or there's like this repetitive, it's almost like I heard negative self-talk, self-doubt. But maybe because you've had bad judgment before. It's almost like maybe these are instances where you've had bad judgment and they weigh heavy on you, these burdens. I think being aware of these things, my kids are back. Jeez, they're so loud. Also being okay with it. I'm getting that heavy. It's almost like once you accept this, like you kind of, accept that, you're human, or at least you're learning to be, right? For a little bit. And you've had human experiences, right? And you're going to continue to have human experiences while you're here. You following me? Right? But it might take time, whatever it is you're doing right now. I get like this. Oh, three of swords. Yeah, somebody is very wounded here. It's you're allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to fuck up. You're allowed to do that. You know? And you might think about it like, oh, it's cost me people. Well, what people did it cost you? Really think about the people that it cost you. You know? You might have judged your situations too harshly. You might have judged yourself in a way, like, oh, it's cost me this. Well, maybe that was a blessing that it cost you that. Some of these burdens, I don't even think they're yours to carry. For real, I really don't. Some of these things don't even belong to you, but they've played at your emotion. When I looked up at the time, it was 12-12-3-3, so that's confirmation for me. Somebody playing on your emotion, for real. I'm sorry. I think everybody probably knows that feeling. But you live and you learn. That's part of life. That's the experience, the human experience. You are having a human experience and you're okay. It's okay. All right. I'm not going to go any further into this. I think that's the message here. You're okay. You'll be okay. Some of this stuff you don't even need to be holding on to. All right. Hope that helped. Bye.